You're gonna have to give me tips along the way, because I am nervous.
She's nervous.
First YouTube video. Why am I actually scared?
Let's order drinks and you won't be as nervous.
Okay, so true.
Can I get 4 mojitos, please?
Woo-hoo. You might need a hand.
Buenas.
Buenas.
¿Mojitos?
Yes, please.
Mojitos! Oh my god. So many.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh my god.
I got that.
7 years bad sex away. Oh my god.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm with Katie.
I'm nervous.
She's nervous, she hasn't been in a YouTube video before.
Like, I feel
She's
really
a YouTube
shy.
virgin.
And yeah.
She hopes people like her.
It's like my first day of school, I've actually gone red.
Going red.
Why am I going red?
That's the there you go.
I'm also quite big, that's just
We
adding
spent
to
the
it.
whole day in the sun and we got a little bit burnt. But yeah, we're going to be doing a truth or drink. We have 4 mojitos here. I've just realised that they're kind of nice to drink, so it's not like a...
Catch me answering no questions.
Yeah. We are going to answer questions though, because otherwise people in the comments will be like, oh my god, you answered no questions.
Yeah, so true, so true.
But I asked on Instagram for some truth or drink questions and we're going to answer them whilst we drink and get ready. We're not sure how this is going to go because we just realised we're like really multitasking because we're doing our makeup and drinking and doing a truth or drink.
Yeah, and I have to concentrate on these steps. You want to say the wrong thing? God, I'm nervous. Why have I got an actual nervous belly though?
Really?
Yeah.
I can always cut anything out if you don't like it.
Yeah, that's true.
So, first question is, have you ever fancied your best friend's boyfriend / talking stage guy?
No.
No. Is that a boring answer?
Yeah, I feel that's quite boring. But I always think like, I don't know, I've known all the boys my friends get with them are like, love that for you, but I'm just gonna, no offense. No, that's not true, like, whatever. But yeah, I'm sometimes like, oh, like, you guys are cute.
But not for me.
Not for me. But I have kind of a weird type. And this is another thing. All my friends, like, always end up having, like, really different types to me.
Because you like a posh boy.
Help me.
She was obsessed with this guy last night, guys.
Oh my god,
He was
He
like
was
her type to a T.
like everything I want in a man. And he was
her dad, no, his,
not my dad. His
she
dad.
wishes.
Yeah.
His dad started talking to her, and then I was just stood there awkwardly like, yeah, you have.
And I was like, ask for my name. Please, ask for my name.
but he didn't. But he left like 2 minutes later.
But he was lit.
He did.
Yeah, he did. Like, he could have been 19. The 2-year rule.
Yeah. I think he was old. I think he was your age.
You kept saying, I think he's old because he's tall.
Who's even been in a talking stage though? Oh, you.
Me. All the time. With no luck. Can I just add that in? But that's good because I always think like at least there's someone for everyone.
Yeah.
Because like no one really well, obviously there's like types, but like
Yeah.
thank
like,
God we don't all fancy the same people because that would be a nightmare.
Yeah. Because like.
I'd never get laid.
Okay, someone said, are y'all dating? Us too.
Us! Is that because you spend all our time
We are on a
together?
couple's holiday.
Yeah, we're on a little romantic.
But no.
And I did put on my Instagram story off on the honeymoon.
Yeah, that might be it. Worst drunk experience?
Oh my God.
You go first.
I've got so many. Well, I broke my leg in a club. That was pretty atrocious.
Oh yeah, do you want to tell that
And-
story?
Yeah.
You can't tell the full details of it.
I can't tell the full details because that's not PG rated. But anyway, I was in a club. I was actually like not even that drunk. My friends would beg to differ, but I was not that drunk. It was like 11:10. We'd been there for literally 10 minutes. Stood on the dance floor. I was actually sat like kind of on this like awkward seat, and then I go to take a step and my one foot slips and my other foot doesn't, and I literally crumble on top of my leg, and it like I hear it break as I hit the floor, and then I'm basically carried out of the club to A&E, and I ended up spending like 2 weeks in hospital because I had to have like 2 operations.
And did you go in an ambulance?
Yeah, I went in ambulance and that was very dramatic.
Oh my god.
And then there was that time I got spiked in Mayfair.
Yeah, we were in Mayfair together and she got spiked, and it was so weird because she was completely fine, and then all of a sudden, I can't actually remember what you were like in the club, but outside, oh my god.
I was not okay.
And she was like throwing up in the Uber all the way
It was Halloween and I had this corset on and I couldn't breathe, and Evie was like ripping this corset
ripping this corset off, like my life depended on it. I was like, I need to breathe. Like, pulling it off of her. But then you'd be like fine, you'd be like, no, I'm fine, I'm totally fine. And then like all of a sudden you'd just be like a zombie. It was so scary.
Like in my head, I knew that I was being a mess. So I kept apologising because like, I'm so sorry, I don't know what's happened. But I had like no control over my arms or my legs. Like I had no idea what was going on. It was
Bearing in mind, like I've seen Katie drunk so much and that was like not, I've not seen that before. Like that was so different. Mayfair clubs are just weird in general. Like, the men will pour the drinks for you and
they come from like, the drinks are already in like glass bottles that have been like decanted with no lid on the top, so it's like would be so easy to put something in there
and just walk past and go like that. So I don't really recommend. We haven't gone back. We were gonna go to another day and then we just didn't. We got to the door and we were like, no, you know what, this is not the vibe.
And like we are kind of chaotic on a night out. Like we literally love to run around the dance floor, like dance like idiots. Like we're not there like
headbang. We're not like the other girls.
Like we're not like the other girls.
Why is it because you look so white? Am I like tanned?
Am I like
tan right now? Do you have an ex? And if yes, why did it end? I'm not gonna answer this because I literally said it in my last video, so I'll take a drink, but you can answer it.
I'll answer it.
Oh wait, you might not want to actually.
When we say ex, are we talking like ex-boyfriend or are we talking like ex-situationship? Like, what's the level? Because I'm gonna say you.
You say ex-situation.
I actually don't know if I can say that.
I don't know if you can.
Because like, what if he sees it?
Would he see it?
I don't know.
Like, if you put this on your, does he see your story?
Yeah, I don't think I can.
because that is like,
I'm gonna drink.
Boy.
Cheers.
It's not even that juicy of a question, but it's just not worth it.
It's not worth it because I don't want to upset people.
Someone also said,
Don't shut. Did you hear that, guys?
Someone said, how much money do you earn for each Instagram post?
I'm gonna drink.
Drink. Cheers to that.
Cheers.
Someone asked us this yesterday.
I got taxed. Do you want a bad sex life?
Someone on a night out asked us.
Oh my god.
Straight up, he was like, how much do you guys earn?
And he was like, don't be afraid to say I earn 21k a year.
Don't be afraid. I was not afraid. He was definitely like a royal prince. Like,
oh my god, guys, it was like the most
rich.
random thing ever.
What is the worst habit a potential partner could have?
Oh my god. Poor hygiene.
Yeah.
There is nothing worse.
But like how poor?
Like I'm talking... well... Okay.
Like if you really like him and you like, you don't care.
But let me just tell you the story. Oh, it's actually in the book that you're reading right now. And she says about how her ex used to not have a shower after going to the gym, and he would come home and get into bed like straight off after going to the gym, and his actual side of the duvet started to smell like BO. And like, you know, like you can't really wash duvets because like obviously how do you get that in your washing machine? And if like he wasn't there one night and she was in bed, she would like not be able to lie on that side because it literally stank like BO. Like I couldn't tolerate that.
No.
Like that's too much. Like I don't know.
Like I don't know if I'd care though.
But then at the same time, like when you're comfortable with someone in that sort of situation, like you literally do just become like, you can become like slobs
like
together.
I kind of like the smell of like my boyfriend's arm.
Yeah, like when they come home from like a day of work, I'm just like, let me just snuggle up into your armpit. I mean, we could get really deep and you could be like controlling narcissist.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, that's like
I'm talking like
obvious.
surface level.
Yeah, we're not talking like huge character flaws.
Yeah. I think if he had like a
Bad style. Does that count? But you could change that. You could change that. You could change that.
I think if he has a group of girls friends.
Oh,
Girls friends. I think if he has friends that are girls, but like they like post together, they're like out together.
Yeah,
like,
that's quite hard to get past.
Like imagine if he was posting on his story like with his friends that are
Out with the girls.
or like one in particular.
Yeah.
No,
that's
because like you're not.
My insecurities would eat away at me.
No, not even that. I'm just like, what are you talking about? Like you have nothing in common.
Sorry, this just tastes really nice.
It tastes so good.
It's like a friendship group, but like if you've got one that you're like super close with,
if this is
I think that's a little bit awkward because it's like, what does she want?
Yeah.
But I have guys who are like my good friends.
Yeah,
and I don't want to sleep with them.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I actually take back what I said.
And I think it really depends on the situation.
Yeah, it's situational. Like, if he's, I don't know, if he sees them more than you.
Oh, red flag.
I actually think that it's okay. but it depends.
Well, the growth there is unreal.
Growth
This is like a little therapy session.
What's the grossest thing you do when you're home alone? You look naked.
I got top on, I promise. I don't, like, what do you mean by that?
Like, gross? I don't know. Like, I don't know if I want to answer that.
I don't know, it's not a bit weird, like, I think we should drink.
Like, it's not like I'm thinking of something, I'm like, oh my god, I don't want to say it, I just like don't really know, and I also, but like, everyone has like,
and like, what do you,
sometimes
like, you
I,
need
like,
to define gross
won't like
for
flush
me.
the toilet after I wee if it's
Yeah.
just me there.
Yeah.
Okay, what's one thing you dislike about me? And then I'll say it about you.
Okay.
Oh my god, why did I feel like you're about to say something?
I don't know. I'm really thinking.
Yeah, you definitely already thought something. It's like, this is so hard.
One thing I don't like about you.
I actually don't know what I'd say.
Yeah. Like, I actually can't think of anything. One thing I don't like about you is that you don't like seafood as much as I do.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So when we're eating out,
Yeah.
like if we're going to a restaurant and like we want to share something, like I would always try and get something really seafoody, and then Evie's like, no.
Yeah, I didn't even realise that you liked seafood that much.
Yeah, like I literally love seafood.
And you never even like asked to get it. But then recently, past few days, we have got it. And like
Yeah.
I tried it.
Or like a paella.
Yeah.
You have to have 2 people to have a paella. but
Yeah.
they only do seafood paellas. That's the only thing I can think of.
And then for you,
Hit me with it.
I think
Oh god. I'm scared.
I don't know. I think
Oh god. I'm so scared. You can see the cogs going around in your mind.
I think you don't fully trust me with your things.
I don't at all. You don't think, you know. Like I don't trust you with that.
Yeah.
Every time she's got my phone, I'm like, where's my phone?
Yeah, or her bag. She like panics. Everything.
Look how red I look in camera.
That's not even something I don't like about you, but it just
You
annoys me. I haven't lost your phone in the 2 seconds that I've had it. I've not thrown it behind my shoulder. Would you ever date someone twice your age? So that would be 44 for me, like double my age.
Yeah. No. We actually were talking about this the other day, like what's the oldest you what's the oldest you would like flirt with, sleep with. But like mine is like, that's like 48. That's like old.
That is quite old.
So probably not.
Yeah.
I think the oldest guy I'd sleep with would be like 35.
Yeah, but that's still quite old for us.
But like, what if he's like young at heart?
Yeah, but they always say that. They're like, I'm young at heart, or you make me feel young.
Yeah, you make me feel young.
And you're just like, oh my god, am I being groomed? Who's the most annoying member of your family?
Yeah, I'm gonna drink.
No one's annoying.
I have one in mind.
What?
Cut that out. You have to bleep that bit. That'll be funny.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you ever given an excuse not to go on a second date, and what is it?
Yeah. What excuse have I used? Well, I just said I had the flu, which is like classic.
Yeah.
And then what else have I said? That I'm really busy. I've got loads of work on. Come up with all sorts.
Any like outrageous ones?
Not really. Nothing like my mum's sister's friend's cat got run over and I have to go out with a search party.
That's always so obvious.
That's so obvious.
You have to give a simple excuse.
Yeah, you have to just be simple and be like, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not very well. Or, and I think with COVID as well, it was like, that was so easy.
Yeah. How many sex toys do you own?
I feel like I don't want that information on the internet.
And I also feel like I couldn't count. So let's take a drink.
I had half a strawberry in there.
Something went on my lip, like a bit of fresa. What the fuck? Do I need to do that either? I just got out your nose. What? It's coming out your eyes. Oh my god. Why does that just come out every part of your body? I don't know. I choked.
I'm back in the game. I'd like to apologise for that brief moment where, oh my god, I just had mojito going out my eyeballs.
Oh my god.
Wow, I really feel overwhelmed.
My cleaner once found it. What's the weirdest place you've ever had sex? I'm not answering that.
Yeah, me neither. I think my parents would disown me.
I just...
Like, I feel like, yeah. Let's not choke again, guys. I think I've got a bit PTSD.
Okay, what is the most attractive thing about boy or girl? Like, her that you are attracted to?
Gosh. Intelligence. So sexy.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then saying that, like, that doesn't always seem to work because
Yeah,
I date are like... But intelligence is really sexy.
Yeah, I would say, I would say eye contact, but that's like so basic.
Like makes decisions. It's a bit like a bit like controlling. Not controlling. No, but like
touchy.
Okay, PDA queen.
I love PDA.
I always say I don't like PDA until it's me, and then I'm like, can't keep my hands off them.
Tube escalators I'm about to get to war. Eyes on you only.
Yeah.
Very obvious.
Yeah.
They need to be obsessed.
Yeah, like in a social situation, it's like obvious that they're like only eyes.
Like imagine if you were with a guy and they were like not like touching you in front of their friends or something.
Oh, that's such a red flag.
Yeah, I'd be like, come on.
Yeah, but then I hate it when you're like in a social situation in like a group and like it's not that sort of event and then there's just like a couple that are like being so
but I'm that person.
I know, and I like think like, oh my god, like there's a time and a place, like
or like there's people at college and they'd be like on top of each other and they kind
or
of
like in a family situation, like there's no need to be behaving like that.
Sexy. Curly hair.
The guy from last night at the tapas bar.
Yeah. Tall.
He has to be tall because I'm 5'8.5", so no one under 6 foot, like no short kings allowed.
Have you ever had a threesome?
No, and it doesn't actually appeal to me.
No,
because I think I'm too insecure.
No, I would have rage. Yeah. Worst YouTuber that you've ever met that was rude. I've seen people and I'm like, oh, you're not quite how I thought you'd be.
They're always going to be different in real life.
Yeah, exactly. And like, you might be having a bad day.
Yeah, like anything could be going on.
Like, I feel like I would probably, like, I feel like I've got resting bitch face, so maybe I would come across as being rude. Or I've just got like,
I thought that
dark sense of humour. You thought I was rude?
That's a joke. That's a joke. Oh, I thought you were being serious. I was just so nervous the first time I met you, not because I'm a fan.
Oh yeah, should we say how we met?
Yeah.
We met on a trip to Ibiza.
Because she was so nervous. That was a joke, guys. I actually had no idea who you were.
I thought you actually didn't.
I knew of you, but I didn't.
Why? I'm not even like, why would you know me though?
I just, like, I knew of you, but I didn't like, I wasn't really a YouTube kid. Like, that was like,
yeah, you never know the YouTube references.
Yeah, like, she's like, oh my god, did you used to watch? And I'm like, no, because my parents wouldn't let me watch YouTube. No, I'm sorry. Sorry that I just outed you online.
We were telling the story.
Oh yeah, we met in Ibiza.
Yeah, and we just clicked straight away.
Yeah, it was kind of so random because someone dropped out last minute and then the motel that she asked me to go 3 days before they were flying, and I was like, oh my god, like this is so random, and I got on a different flight to literally all of you guys. Yeah. So I got to Ibiza airport by myself first, and I was literally so nervous waiting for like the rest of the girls to come, and then when they did, literally from like the get-go, we just like got in this like taxi, didn't we, to the hotel.
And we were just talking straight away.
We were just like, talking straight away, then we went for lunch, and like it was as if I'd like known you guys for ages.
Yeah, like the first lunch, it was literally just like,
we were just like, like it was just hilarious. And then we went out that night, didn't we? Even though we'd literally had like 2 hours sleep the night before we went out, and we got so drunk, we bought them fucking hats with the diamantes on, and it was just so funny.
But we didn't go like out, did we? We were just talking at that bar.
Yeah, and I felt like I literally told you guys my deepest, darkest secrets that night. Like, I woke up the next morning like, I've got anxiety. Like, I had literally spilled, but then I felt like everyone kind of spilled. So
yeah, we did.
We were, but like it just made us
so funny.
Yeah.
And then that whole trip, it was just And then Katie moved to London.
Yeah.
Which is why we like hung out so much.
Yeah. Which is literally
so ideal. Like in the beginning, like we'd go to the same events. It was Liv went away on holiday with her boyfriend, and then so I was home alone for like 2 weeks.
And I was new in London. I didn't really have very many friends.
She had just moved to London, so I was like, oh, let's go for dinner. And I remember being quite nervous, but I wasn't as nervous as I would normally be if I was meeting one-on-one with someone to go for dinner. Like I knew like
that I'd be okay. Yeah. And then literally after that day, we were going through the camera roll the other day, weren't we? From that day, we literally spent like a week straight, like every day together.
Like just us. Like
went like shopping, went out, went to like theatre, went to comedy club.
Yeah. The first time we went out, we were stood on the street and I was like, I don't know, like I was trying to find other people to go out with us.
She was literally bringing her whole contact list. She didn't want to go out one-on-one with me.
No.
She literally said to my face, Katie, I don't think I can go out one-on-one.
I didn't know, like I'd actually been out with you in Ibiza, but I was like,
she was scared
I was nervous. Like not even that she'd be boring, I didn't know.
Yeah. I mean,
and then we went out
stressful.
and it was literally the funniest night ever, and we went out basically every other night after that.
That night in Prince of Wales.
Oh my god, we went to Prince of Wales in Brixton.
Literally the
an
funniest night ever.
Night, and the whole night I was just like, this is the best night
Like
ever.
every song banged.
Do you remember we got there and it was empty at the beginning?
Yeah, we were the only people
We were the
there.
only
Literally the
people
only
there.
people there.
And then it got really busy because they said to get there for a certain time because it was like meant to be a sunset event, and we got there so early.
We obviously were too keen.
Someone said, who do you secretly hate? Do you hate anyone? You don't hate anyone.
No, I don't think I care enough to hate anyone. I'm not secretly anyway.
I think there's some people that I'm just like, why have you done that to me?
Yeah, and I think that's completely valid.
Yeah.
But there's no one that I'm like friends with that I hate. Like,
I don't
that's
really-
so weird.
No.
Like, that's horrible.
Or I don't really
I
like...
always worry that people think that about me, that my friends secretly hate me.
No, and no one hates you. But I don't think like, you have to do something really bad for someone to hate you. Like I don't think I hate anyone. I think I'm just like, I don't want to see you. It's not like I hate you.
No. And I think as well, like, straight after something happens, you can be like, oh my god, like, I hate that person.
Yeah.
But that's just like the anger from the situation, and then literally within like a couple of weeks, once you've like digested how it's gone, you're like, why was I even like so?
Yeah.
Like, it's really not that deep. Like when you like drift from friends or whatever, and it's just like, I literally have. I don't hate you. It's just that we're not that close anymore.
Yeah, and when you like tell the story to your friends, like, oh my god, I hate them, and you get like really annoyed, and then you think about it, and you're like, oh, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Like.
It's just like your initial like
Yeah.
shock to the situation.
Yeah. Have you ever skinny dipped? I have quite a few times actually.
Have I ever skinny dipped? Now that's a really good question. I actually don't think I have. Like fully naked, like fully naked. Like pants far off.
Yeah. You're not.
I don't think I have, and if I have, I was so drunk I can't remember it. Because that's the sort of thing I would have done in Belize, but I think because the waters were like, maybe they were a bit dangerous and we didn't skinny dip. Yeah, I don't think I have. I've never braved it, and I'm always so scared that someone would do a runner with my clothes.
Oh my god.
Like, you know, like in the movies when you'll be like,
god, imagine. What would you do if your friend started dating your ex?
oh, see, that is too much. I couldn't.
I mean, like,
That's
I
like the
wouldn't
biggest,
care.
but it's betrayal. It is. You wouldn't care if I started dating your ex-boyfriend. No, say like you broke up with your current boyfriend, and then I started dating with him because I didn't. But I do know you now.
Oh my god, if you got.
Imagine. Like, I
It's
don't
making me angry!
like, how do people get past that?
No. And like having to see them constantly.
Yeah, and like knowing that they're having sex with your ex. Like, that makes me feel. No.
Oh my god, I couldn't. We wouldn't be friends anymore.
We wouldn't be friends.
No way. Like, out of everyone, why do you have to go for that person? Like, I literally don't understand. Like,
Yeah. I can't believe I snotted out my mojito.
that was so funny. If you could have sex with any celebrity, who would it be?
Ooh, that's hard. Cillian Murphy from Peaky Blinders, but he'd have to be Tommy Shelby. Like, not Cillian Murphy as is.
Who is that?
Oh my god, you don't think? Have you watched Peaky Blinders?
No.
Oh god, he's so attractive.
Is he the main guy then?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he's so sick. But only when he's like Tommy Shelby, because it's like that
Maybe
whole,
I
like,
need to see him in the show
authority
to
thing.
understand, but I don't know who that is.
Who else? Also, I always think that like all the famous actors and stuff, they're always short kings, and that does give me a bit of the ick because I'm like, oh my god, he's so sexy, and then I look him up on Google and he's like 5'9", and I'm
like Zac Efron's really short, isn't he?
yeah, Zac Efron used to be my childhood crush.
Oh,
like
same.
growing up, I would always say Zac Efron, but now I feel like
My crush was Jack Harlow for a while.
oh, see, I can kind of see that, like, why, but like no, not at all.
Like, I was obsessed with him. Like, I'd watch his chicken shop date video.
Oh my god, his chicken shop date video. Like, he's like flirting with the media so much.
Like, he's
I
very,
don't know how
like,
she doesn't like.
confident and like
Yeah.
just flirts with anyone. How do you feel about casual sex? Oh.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with casual sex as long as you both go into it like knowing that that's what both of you are in it for. Unless you're like me, who always thinks they're gonna like, get a boyfriend at the end of it.
No, you tell all the boys you sleep with that you don't want anything.
Yeah, that's her coping mechanism.
She's like, no, I'm not gonna say that.
Do not fall in love with me.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, but I didn't want to take it out of your mouth.
No, don't fall in love with me because I won't fall in love with you. But I actually will.
But I feel like they all fall in love with you.
Yeah. Yeah, they do.
Thank you guys so much for watching. My camera is about to die, so I'm gonna end the video here. So it was quite.
Oh my god, my hair is giving brush.
What?
Like bush. Bush. I meant bush, not brush.
What did you say?
Brush. I said it's giving brush, and it needs it's giving bush.
We're about to go out for dinner. I feel like now I'm getting a bit tipsy, which is annoying because the video's ended.
I know. We should have maybe had a drink before.
Yeah.
Next time.
Next time
we'll get really
if there's a
drunk.
next time.
Yeah, if I'm allowed back. If I get the invite back on the channel, guys, there will be one.
There will be another time, definitely. Why did I say that?
Thanks, I'm so grateful.
Okay.
We're going to eat good food, so
yeah. Subscribe to my channel, follow Katie on Instagram, follow me on Instagram. Let us know if you love her.
Yeah, rate me in the comments. Actually, no, don't do that because I won't be able to cope with the comments because I will probably.
Okay, bye guys.
Ending on that note. Bye guys.